Tonight, illegal dumping of toxic trash by people who treat our desert as a wasteland. It's one of the biggest problems in southern Nevada.
And Chief Investigator Darcy Spears uncovers the valley's worst illegal dump sites and also explains why the crime is nearly impossible to trace.
When people talk about the glitz and glitter of Las Vegas, this carpet of broken glass is hardly what they mean. But more and more, toxic trash is taking over our public lands.
It's overwhelming. I mean, it is enormous.
The Federal Bureau of Land Management documented 235 dumping cases during the last fiscal year. Trash is not part of their mission, yet they spend tons of our tax dollars to work as garbage collectors, picking up everything from tires to toilets.
You know, just as a citizen, I find this horrible.
Our investigation started with another citizen who took these pictures and posted on my Facebook page. Viewer Dennis Davis wrote, "I'm tired of going out in the desert only to find now 10 dump truck-sized piles of tires. When is the law going to do something? Please investigate. This is out of hand." This is a view from the air of the dump sites Dennis discovered on BLM land near North Las Vegas Boulevard and Apex. Authorities were not aware of what was here until we called them. The other big problem out here is illegal target shooting, using something like this for practice. The landscape is littered with shotgun shells and bullet casings of all shapes, sizes, some of them unusual calibers. The BLM's law enforcement division says that is about the only thing they can catch in action, and all they can do is issue citations.
It's a full-time job for a team of people, which we don't have.
BLM Chief Law Enforcement Officer Stephanie Clark says the agency's resources are better used to educate people than to prosecute them.
Who's dumping tires?
Companies.
Businesses.
Businesses.
About 3 years ago, Republic Services Apex landfill stopped taking tires. They now have to be shredded and recycled, which authorities say some businesses avoid due to cost. They choose the desert instead of paying for proper disposal.
It's just more debris.
This spot near the base of the Sunrise Mountain Recreation Area is littered with suitcases, furniture, carpets, mattresses, and spray paint cans.
What's this?
That's a gas tank.
A gas tank from a vehicle.
There were 5 small fires in this area over the summer, one of them in this husk of a burnt-out boat.
People are moving into houses here, and in their backyard is all this trash that people are dumping out here, and it's just, it's impossible to keep up with.
The Southern Nevada Health District says illegal dumping complaints are sharply on the rise. They've handled nearly 1,200 cases so far this year. While they cover county land, the BLM is responsible for federal property like the area near Apex. Even though this looks bad, they say it's not nearly the worst in the valley, and out here, it's not the worst of what we found. Just behind one of the tire piles, we discovered a decomposing dog in a trash bag. Whether it was a cruelty crime or not, authorities will likely never know because dumping is so tough to trace.
If people see something like this happening, do not approach them because you don't know if it would be dangerous or not. But any information you can gather, just let us know or let the county know or let Metro know.
At the second site we visited on East Lake Mead, an unpaid bill and medical record for the same person provide a rare clue.
It's kind of a gold mine when we find something like this.
But beyond the people doing the dumping, Clark says the biggest concern is our desert. This filter in a now empty tub of motor oil requires crews to remove soil 3 feet deep.
Anything that gets dumped near there is going to end up in our groundwater.
Impacting our resources, our wildlife,
and then ultimately us.
We've told you about the problem. Now here's how you can be part of the solution. The BLM is always looking for volunteers to help clean up trash. And if you do happen to catch someone illegally dumping, get as much information as you can and report it to the health district. Witnesses may be entitled to a $100 reward. All the info you need is on our website at ktnv.com. Darcy Spears, 13 Action News.